Dang, he opened it with with the top pop.
The top pop?
The top pop. What flavor is that? Butthole?
Pamplemousse, idiot.
It's pretty close. Mmm. Butthole.
Pamplemousse butthole?
Butthole by LaCroix. Which is the only flavor
Honestly,
they
I
have.
would drink it.
Yeah.
Just comes in different colors.
What does that taste like? That's like sparkling butthole. Yeah. You dude,
You tried
people.
the new sparkling butthole flavor?
You're a couple LaCroix away from pouring your LaCroix in a wine glass and just drinking it like 2 fingers to the bottom, and you just swish it around.
Swishing it around and smelling it.
LaCroix is just a finer you go, what are you drinking? And someone's got like a Dasani water and ugh, poor people.
Filth.
And then you're just...
I scrape you off the bottom of my shoe every day.
But Spider-Man's coming out.
Yeah,
this week.
By the time this episode airs,
we will have seen it.
We will have seen Spider-Man.
We will have seen it, and we'll be different people. Our life will be different.
I will not be the same.
I'm gonna shave my head. I'm gonna shave my beard. I'm gonna get a robe. I'm gonna be a monk. I'm moving to the mountains. You'll never see me again.
I'm gonna become a Catholic priest.
Dang, dude. Oh, do the thing where you keep your hair down bottom, but you shave it up top. Where did that hairstyle come from?
I'm gonna need to immediately confess my sins to a Catholic priest after viewing this movie. I've actually scheduled it right after. I'm going to a parish in England somewhere in a small town, and I'm gonna confess my sins of screaming expletives at the movie screen when I see whatever this movie is going to be, I'm going to need to go confess immediately.
Where did the Catholic haircut come from? Like the
That's
hair,
a great question.
The hair around, because that's nowhere in the Bible that I've seen.
Well, I was actually thinking about it the other day because I read a verse or something about covering your head during prayer, and it's like that weird thing where nobody really knows if it's like, hey, should I really take my hat off when we pray? Or is that just like a traditional thing? Like it's like a big deal in the South because everyone's wearing hats all the time.
So the Catholics were just like, I'll get rid of the
they're
top.
Like, I'm going to remove anything that's covering the top of my head. I'm going to rid myself of it for eternity.
And I'll keep the bangs,
I can see that legitimately be the thing.
I'll just keep the bangs. A real Friar Tuck kind of guy.
I kind of like the bangs. Kind of makes me feel a little crazy. Get a little wild. Have some bang action.
Yeah, I don't understand. I would like to talk to someone who has the haircut though, because what's that like? Because you still got to have shampoo, and you just kind of.
Dude, that's true.
You still just get the sides there, and then what's maintenance
like? If there's any Catholic priests listening and you want to come on for a segment, feel free to, tweet at us, shoot us a message.
Yeah, I got a lot of questions.
I've got so many questions for you. Like, can I have some cool prayer beads? First, that's my first question.
Oh shoot, I forgot they even did that.
What's your haircut? 3, can you speak some cool I don't know, thing?
I want to know okay, so confessions. Why is the box the confessional chambers, as I call it, or they call it? I don't know what they call it. Why is it so sketchy? It's weird. First, it doesn't look comfortable, and then why can't I just see you? Because why does it have to be split where I can't see you?
I don't know.
Because if you're the pastor,
it's that weird thing where it's I can definitely see who you are through this thing. Like any movie you see, you can tell who's on the other side. Yeah. It's just I can see you, bro. It's just you're a little bit. It's like looking through a freaking volleyball net. I'm just I can see you on the other side. But it's maybe it's supposed to be symbolic of the veil, maybe. Now I'm legitimately thinking biblically, maybe it's supposed to be symbolic for that.
I mean, if I just don't know what you look,
replace the veil.
If I just don't know what you look like and you won't let me, I'll just come to Sunday service and I'll be like, hey, I told you all the things. I know you are.
Were you the guy on the other side of the wall?
You had the bad haircut and it's hard to miss.
You're going in to confess, and he's you sit down, and he pushes the little wall so you can see through the veil. And the first thing he's in the middle of his, when has been the last time since you're, and he just hears. He's I'm sorry. He's sorry, dude. Your hair looks absolutely ridiculous. They're always looking away, like it's on their left or whatever, and they're looking like away.
Yeah.
And he turns when he hears the laughing, and the dude's just staring like straight at the wall. He's just like staring like straight through.
I wonder.
So funny, dude.
Dude, what if Catholic priests like they have like other priests like there, right? Like in one church, or
I think so.
I don't know how they do things.
I think like they like have a parish dude, and then maybe some other people like try to. I don't think it's like every church has like, you know, a couple.
So what if one of the pastors wants to confess? Does he just go in there and he's like, "Hey Dan, do you mind like?" And he's like, "Yeah." Then he just opens the door, gets in there, and then the pastor goes in there. He's like, "What's up, man? My name's David. It's been like 6 days since I've killed someone, and I'm starting to get a taste for it again." And the guy's like, "Whoa, what, pastor?" And he's like, "No, I'm not him right now."
He's like sitting on the other side, and he's like, "How'd you kill this individual?" And he goes, "It was like a poison that I put in the air." And he goes, "Okay." And he looks through the thing, and the dude's got like a gas mask on. He's like, yeah, he's like, he's like, "I'm sorry." And then he just is like, does the cross thing.
Dude, I've been to a Catholic church like once, and I can't remember.
Dude, they're usually super pretty. I want to go to one of the ones
super
downtown
pretty.
in Salem.
I remember it being long. I remember it being really long.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
And also, they gave us
church or the service, because both are usually pretty long.
They gave us candles, and I don't know what the event was, but we like would light the candle, you know. But it didn't have like a stopper or anything, so like.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just dripping, you know, everywhere, and
that's like one of the things in their like denomination.
I guess.
Like, oh, you know, we do this, we confess to a priest, and we don't have garters for our candles.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like they didn't believe in it because like they don't believe in like candle holders. I don't know. Something else.
Dude, I don't know. I'm like, Catholics got some cool stuff, bro. Like, I don't have prayer beads. I want some cool prayer. I've thought about buying some before.
Yeah.
And just like holding them when I pray. I'm like, sick, dude. My friend had like just like a cross necklace, and he would hold it when he prayed, and he's like, dude, something about it just like helps me pray. And I'm like, maybe it's just like a fidget thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you could just hold anything when you're praying. And
yeah.
It would be like sick. I don't really know the purpose of prayer beads though, so I guess it's kind of like it escapes me. So I don't want to act like I know what it is, because I, in fact, don't. One of the few things I will act like I don't know everything about.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I'd like to know, and I'd like to know where I could get some of those sweet robes that they have. They have sweet robes.
Honestly, the brown ones.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of the really fancy Pope ones.
I don't like that. That's too much.
Dude, imagine leveling up to Pope and you get the cool white and golden robes.
Yeah, the whole time you're wearing a potato sack, and then they're like, "You're the Pope now," and then you get like,
"I'm level 1 priest."
Dude, that
my
should be
armor is literally +1. Dude.
You could make a video game just about like becoming the
climbing
Pope.
The Catholic ladder.
Yeah, and it's just you. Just how many babies do you dunk for XP? How much?
Dude,
how much?
Honestly. Yeah, you can do it. It'd be one of those like clicker games that you like those idle games.
Yeah.
Where it's like you can build like 700 confession booths and get like a crap ton of like crowns for that. You like get crowns and stuff, and we're gonna make a game.
The more wine you can make and give out to the congregation. There it is. I had a stroke, but I'm over it now, and we're good.
Okay, sweet, dude.
Yeah, the more like wine you give out, the more lives you save from it. You know,
you build like several little tanks, and you can like baptize babies, and then all that stuff. Then you can level up and get the sick Catholic Pope robes.
Mm-hmm. And then from there...
That would be awesome.
From there, it's like when you get to Pope, you gain XP by kissing babies and having people.
Yeah, you like unlock new things.
I really
kissing booths, stuff like that.
Kissing booths. What does the Pope do?
He waves from windows.
Yeah, I've seen him waving.
Also from chariots.
And he smooches babies.
And he smooches some babies. And I'm sure he like prays somewhere in there as well. And he also gets titled the Pope.
Okay. Now, what if the baby doesn't like that he kisses them? Is that a sign?
What if the baby cries immediately following the kiss, and it's like, this baby's got something wrong?
What
is that what it is?
What if the baby leans in? Like, what if
the baby kisses him?
Yeah, and then there's like, and then it's weird. And then it's weird.
This baby is blessed.
That.
Please kiss my baby. Kiss my baby.
That's gonna be how the game starts. You are the baby, and you kiss the.
You're
Pope.
The baby.
You kiss. You're as the baby. You make out with the Pope, and then the Pope's like, "This baby's gonna be the next priest."
With the Pope. Yo. You choose a class. You're like, the classes are like atheist, traditional church kid, Sunday pew sitter,
Christian.
It's like there's like. Yeah, like, you've got like the different classes that you start. You have pros and cons.
I feel like we just dove really deep into Catholicism. I feel like we broke down Catholicism. So.
I feel like we definitely accurately broke down Catholicism
from the outside perspective.
Facets. Yeah. And in a way that is super not offensive to anyone who's Catholic. I think we succeeded.
I think that was good too.
Yeah.
Also,
it's really... Honestly, it's kind of beautiful.
So, I was told about... I was thinking of Catholics, and then for some reason I thought of cereal. Don't know why, but...
right. No, yeah.
So I got this new cereal that Craig told me to try, because your boy is a cereal purist. I love trying cereal. I love eating cereal. It's easy to make, and I never get tired of it. And I tried this new stuff that he sent me to try. I don't know. It's not new, but it's new to me. Whatever. And it's like this waffle cone. Not waffle cone, but it's like waffle cereal. So, those corn, not honeycombs, kind of?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
They're like that, but they have like a syrup flavor to them. And it's fantastic. And
I feel like I've had those before.
Well, they're freaking great, but...
Do you remember what they're called?
Waffle cereal.
Oh! No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
So, I was going to ask you, it's not on my list of all-time favorites, I just really enjoy it, but...
Yeah.
What is your top 5 cereal?
Dude, I was going to ask you that.
Okay, well, I asked you first, so answer it first.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, you think of your top 5.
Yeah, no, I mean, I already have mine, but yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's like you just like think of them like while I'm doing it.
Sure.
Because you like probably don't know them off the top of your head.
Yeah, no, I do, but yeah.
But yeah, so you just like think about those like while I'm saying my cereal.
Got it. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, got it. Yeah. Thought about it, did it.
Dude, I love the classics. I'm not as much of a cereal guy as you. It's like I find myself wanting to be a cereal guy a lot, but I just like I get cereal and then it just sits in my cupboard forever.
Yeah, you just
because it's hard for me to do sweets first thing in the morning. It's really hard.
Okay,
just makes my tummy upset. But sometimes I'm like cereal sounds bomb right now. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't know. I wouldn't say these are in order. Cinnamon Toast Crunch goes so hard.
Well, how about we do order?
Oh, you want me to do it in order?
Yeah, it's like top 5. You would like rank it. You could go from 5 to 1 if you want to be.
That's hard, dude. I don't even know if I have a top 5.
Well, this is good because it helps you work on decisions and stuff. So this is a good practice.
I just don't eat cereal that much. Okay, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean, I'm just gonna have to I guess I'm just gonna have to pick my favorite.
That's how that goes. Yep.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I guess. Whatever.
God, so that with a Heavy heart.
You like forced me to pick my favorite, dude. I don't freaking know.
I'm not forcing you. There's no gun to your head.
If it's my favorite, like, you know, dude, like, it's gotta be, you know, like, I really am gonna be passionate about it.
Yeah.
And so, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, I'll go Cinnamon Toast Crunch, my favorite.
There we go.
Number one.
Look at us breaking you down, dude, and just getting to the roots of your cereal.
Just shattering my soul. Shattering my absolute shell right now.
So we got Cinnamon Toast.
Number 2, Chocolate Lucky Charms.
Never had that.
That's surprising. Really, really well done.
Well, here's my thing with Lucky Charms. It's gross. The marshmallows are the only thing that people like. The rest of it is garbage. If your cereal has a separate cereal that's just the marshmallows, you did something wrong. Anyways, that's just my thing. I
do agree with that. If you just take out the cereal, I'm like, why do you even have it? Why do you even have it?
That's right.
Because you're just admitting defeat at that point.
But adding chocolate could be nice.
Which, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Adding chocolate kind of cancels that out.
Yeah.
Pays the debt, you know?
Sure.
Pay the toll. That's what the chocolate said.
Okay.
But
sounds like a man.
Well, I don't make the rules, you know, or the people.
You're right. You pay the toll.
Yeah, I just pay the toll, man. So, yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Chocolate Lucky Charms, Pops are coming to mind, which that's like pretty controversial. Yeah, I know. No. See, I don't know, dude. It's just like I had them when I was a kid, and I really liked them.
Hey,
and I don't know if I put them in top 5 though. They might be 5, if that.
I respect it, honestly.
3.
Pops are one of those that, like, you don't think about. You don't eat them a lot, but they're good, and like they're the cereal you don't have for a long time, and then when you have it, you go, I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, but they go. Okay, the thing about those though is that they get soggy so fast.
Yeah.
If you're eating Pops, you got to eat the frick out of those so fast. It's kind of insane.
They come pre-sogged, I'm pretty sure.
Honestly, like the consistency is that of a packing peanut.
And then
that is 100% accurate.
Yeah, once they get soggy, it's kind of like eating a booger.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
If they were if they were less airy, I'd probably like them more.
Yeah.
So that would probably set Pops at like 5. I do actually love Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. I'll go 3. Honey Nut Cheerios, the classics. And then 4. Oh, Fruity Pebbles, dude.
A
big fat spoonful of those bad boys. See, I don't like the sog ones of those either.
Yeah.
But you get like that first spoonful with the milk, a little bit of milk, dude, and that crunch on the top. You're like, you use your tongue to crush them on the roof of your mouth. One of the most satisfying feelings on the planet.
Can't say I've done that.
That's all I gotta say, dude. I'm thinking through it right now. And I'm like, that's what I've done.
It's like
you don't like just do it purely on your teeth. Yeah, I like literally I put them all on my tongue, and I just freaking trash compact them to the roof of my mouth. And it's like so satisfying, and it tastes good.
It's like a weird chewing tobacco, but with cereal. Also, I don't know if that's how you use chewing tobacco, but I feel like it's something to do like that.
I don't think that's at all how you use it. They just put a fat dip on their freaking tongue and just smash it on the top of their mouth. That probably tastes so bad.
See, the key is for the best nicotine high, you just smash it at the top of your mouth with your tongue.
You just absolutely obliterate that on the roof of your mouth, dude, and then you get super bad roof of the mouth cancer.
Yeah, I gotta get to the top of my jaw taken off, so...
I've got stage 4 roof of mouth cancer.
It's pretty severe.
And it's bad, dude.
Pretty severe. Think I'll get through it. Anyways, okay, so 4 was Fruity Pebbles.
I'm gonna keep dipping though.
I got one in right now, and he opens his mouth, and like the roof of his mouth just falls down. Okay, so 4 was Fruity Pebbles. 5, are we saying Pops?
I keep thinking honeycomb too. I love a honeycomb cereal, dude. It's like I don't eat it often at all. I could probably count on 2 hands the amount of time I've had honeycomb in my life. Yeah. But I can't put it at 5. That'd be after. Okay, I'll go Pops at 5,
Pops
just
at
because I
5.
can't think of anything else, and I don't want to sit here and think about it any longer.
So we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We've got Chocolate Lucky Charms.
Yeah. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios, Fruity Pebbles, and Pops. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I know you a lot more as a person now, and I gotta say this list does shock me. Cause you left out some goats, dude.
Dude, I know. I was trying to. That's why I didn't want to do it, dude. Because I knew that I wasn't gonna think of any.
Okay.
And I knew that you were gonna know all the goats, dude. I know I didn't do Cocoa Puffs. I know that, but it's like it's just chocolate. It's great, but it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't.
I'm going.
I don't know, man.
I'm going Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 1. You just kind of got to.
Let's go, dude.
I'm going Captain Crunch at 2.
Dude, I forgot Captain Crunch.
Yeah, you freaking did, dude.
That is definitely my number 2.
You forgot the Captain.
I did, dude. I love the Captain Crunch, bro. It's so good. But that thing cuts the roof of your mouth like no other.
Of course, but it takes like 30 minutes to get soggy. It's like eating bricks.
That's one of the primary things I love about it. Is it the crunch factor? 100,000%. Anyways, keep going.
Number 3, I'm going Frosted Flakes.
Oh, dude, see, I hate that you made me pick because I couldn't remember any of the cereals.
Well, it's growth comes with discomfort, and that's what we're doing with you.
Wow, that was beautiful,
dude. I'm working on being a monk. After that,
dude, you're a wise man.
After the Spider-Man movie, dude, I'm taking off. I'm out of here, dude.
What do you think? I've been prepping for this. What do you think? I'm just gonna start day 1?
I'm moving. I'm going with the Graybeards. I'm climbing the 1,000 steps, and the Graybeards are gonna be sitting out there, and they're gonna be like, "You saw the Spider-Man movie?"
Just eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "You saw the Spider-Man movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They go, "Welcome, come on in."
Welcome, brother.
And then we just do shouts and
all
stuff.
The people who saw the press screenings beforehand, that's just them.
Yeah, they're all just up there.
2 or 3 days before you, they're like, "You saw it now?"
Saw it. We're up here now. I go, dang, okay. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes. Number 4, I'm going Chocolate Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh yeah, I know you like those,
dude. It's so freaking good, dude, and I can't get over. There's something about it. It just still has that cinnamon toast to it, and the chocolate is so nice. And the milk is still chocolate milk though, but it's like a little different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just different.
Yeah.
And then number 5, I've gotta go with Apple Jacks.
Oh. Dude, I forgot all of the best of all times, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot all the boats and the goats.
I'll tell you the cereal that I really don't care for. Trix.
What?
Not is it just...
I don't either, dude.
I get it, they're for kids. But even as a kid...
Maybe they're right.
Even as a kid, though, I was like, I don't really care for this. It's just like berries.
Yeah, and they didn't even taste like real berries.
No, and they were good, right?
Like
but they're good, but they taste like a secondary. And then Captain Crunch was
they taste like the plastic play food that you have in a play kitchen. That's what they taste like.
And I've eaten that whole kitchen.
I've eaten the entirety of that kitchen. Stovetop, cabinet, the whole thing.
Dude, I think I sent it to you when I saw it, but you saw this. I don't remember if we talked about this in the first season, how Sour Patch Kids is taking over.
Yeah, we did talk about that because we went to Dairy Queen and they had a Sour Patch Kids ice cream.
Dude, they have a cereal too.
Dude, I know, it's freaking disgusting.
Watch me try it though, and it's like, no, I won't try it out of principle. I refuse. You make candy.
You're a purist, bro.
Make candy.
You can't try that.
I'm not gonna try it, but I'm just saying, like,
just make candy.
What's it supposed to taste like? What if it's just a box of like sour Skittles?
Yeah, sour. That's just like Hey, I can get sour cereal if I just literally wait
a couple days.
Say 60 years.
Or just a couple days.
Oh, you're talking about pouring it. I was talking about in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if I leave it out for a few days in some milk, that'll be pretty sour.
Dude, do they still do toys in cereal now?
I think so.
Bro.
Can't go wrong.
Back in the day, like when Ice Age was coming out, there used to be these. You could collect all of the Ice Age characters, and they had like a little metal wheel, dude. And I every single time would try to collect those. I got all the characters at one point, and it was hype. And now I don't think they do toys anymore. But if they do, I think they're stupid.
Dude, get this. This threw me for such a fatty loop the other day.
Okay.
I'm sitting there.
Sitting where?
I'm thinking. There.
Where's there?
You know, there.
Where's there?
I'm sitting there, dude.
Sitting where?
Why do I have to specify, bro?
I'm trying to get the full picture here, dude.
Bro, I'm telling you where I was. I was there.
There, but where is there?
That's the question, isn't it?
Is it yonder? Is it... No.
Bro, it's the same thing. It's just there. Yonder is over there. That's the same question. Okay, where is over there?
Where is yonder? And where does it break?
I used to say yonder all the time, dude.
Over yonder?
I don't say it as much these days. That's over yonder. People will be like, what? Sometimes I say it on a tour. I'm like, we just go over yonder. And they're like, did you say yonder? I'm like, yeah, what is it, from the 18th century? Jeez, chill out.
But anyways, you were
Don't
sitting...
look at me like I'm sitting over there.
Sure.
I'm sitting there, not over there.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah, thinking. Okay.
I'm thinking to myself, back in the day, I don't know if you had this phenomenon, maybe some viewers did, but I did not know who made Ice Age, because I knew it wasn't Disney, because it wasn't that elite Disney feel.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was DreamWorks. So it was always kind of like a gray area, like kind of weird. Mm-hmm. So I get thrown for a fatty loop the other day, because with that in mind, for 23 years, I've been like, I don't really know who made Ice Age at all. It wasn't DreamWorks and it wasn't Disney. Who the frick was it?
I never even think about it, to be honest with you.
I'm thrown for a loop, because I get on my movie Twitter and I see that Disney is coming out with a little like Disney Plus series of some Ice Age stuff, like some characters from Ice Age. And so I'm thinking, no, I was like, Ice Age is not Disney. I know that.
Yeah, no,
so I'm like, how are they making an Ice Age thing? So then immediately it clicks and I go, oh my gosh, did 20th Century Fox make Ice Age? So when Disney bought 20th Century Fox, they gained the rights to Ice Age. So now they own Ice Age and they can do whatever they want with Ice Age.
Honestly, I thought
the fattest loop, dude. Consider me, after that, a Fruit Loop. Dude, I forgot about Fruit Loops, bro.
Honestly, also, I don't care about Fruit Loops. They're just like...
Bro, I love a Fruit Loop. Out of Tricks and Fruit Loops top it 100%.
Okay.
But then it's like, usually people fight between Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks.
That's what I'm saying. Fruit Loops to me just like seem like they're trying to be Apple Jacks, but different. And I respect that they're trying to be different, but it doesn't work.
Well, it's like, which one came first? That's the question. Aren't they both Kellogg's?
I don't know, but I also don't care, because
that's true.
Fruit Loops just kind of suck to me.
Well, I would say Apple Jacks are superior, only because they have those little like specks and stuff, and they add a little dimension.
Yeah, they got that cinnamon.
And it's like that whole concept of like, rather than trying to be good at everything, just like pick some things that you're good at and then get really good at those. And so they picked apple and cinnamon, and they said, I'm going to get really good at that, rather than taking the fruit spectrum and going, we're just going to get all the fruit. And it's like, you just honed in on two bad boys, and that's home. You got to stay there.
Give me the apple and the cinnamon over the bunny any day.
Dude, give me the
those commercials
apple
are pretty
and
good.
The cinnamon, dude. Dude, honestly, they're flames.
I know you don't watch sports at all or know what sports are.
That's true. That's true.
Like physical activities, honestly, it's foreign to you. I remember one time I said, I told you I was going to go like play basketball or throw a football or anything, and you go, what? And I go, I'm gonna go shoot some hoops, and you went, who are you shooting? I said, I'm gonna go play some basketball. You said, what? I said, do you not know what basketball is? Gage goes, basketball. He said, is that like is that a device? Is that did you buy something? I said, no. And then I said, it's a sport. He goes, dude, what are you saying? And he's like red in the face and he's mad. I go, dude. And then I pull up a video and I go, here, watch. And he's like, is this in a third world country? What are they doing?
Dude, when you said I got red in the face, I was about to say my vein was popping out.
I thought about it. I didn't specify.
Literally we were having a house meeting and I started talking about people not doing their dishes.
Yeah.
And my face was red, but they all pointed at my forehead and said my vein was emerging.
Yeah.
And they all started laughing.
I'm jealous of it.
I was like, it ruins my like anger. It comes out not just when I'm angry. Like you can see it. It comes out when I laugh too. Like if I'm really laughing, it comes out. So anytime I interact with you, my vein comes out. Because I'm just sweet. Laughing, having a good time.
So sweet.
Well, I'm my best friend. So.
But what I was gonna tell you, in basketball, there's a player on the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans.
Michael Jordan.
No. He was with the Bulls.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Lakers and the Heat and a lot of other teams.
All right. Steph Curry.
He's with the Golden State Warriors.
Bugs Bunny.
He's with the Toon Squad.
Donald Duck.
Toon Squad.
Frank, dude. Who's on the Pelicans?
His name is Zion Williams. And
Zion Williams. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure, dude, you know what's funny? I just botched his name.
Yeah?
It's Zion Williamson. I don't know why anytime there's a Williamson.
I don't know why you didn't botch it that bad. You made me think like his name was something completely different.
I'm a big fan of his though. And here's what I'm getting at. He's been having some problems lately. He's been having some problems for a while actually. He's such a talented...
that means that he's not doing well.
Yeah,
I know Josh language. I don't know if they do.
So he's had this problem for a while. He could be like a Shaquille O'Neal, where he's just a ginormous man, and he gets whatever he wants under the bucket, which is a good thing. Okay,
let's go.
But he's got a problem, and he's so fat.
Oh.
Okay, he just had surgery on his foot, and he's supposed to make a comeback. This man is 330 pounds.
How does he play basketball?
Well, he doesn't. He just injured himself again, and I guarantee it's because he's fat as crap.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, can you imagine having so much money and you're like, I'm like, as a pro athlete, not only as a pro athlete, but being like, I'm something special and I could help a team. And then you're like, I'm going to also eat this chili dog though.
Yo, I love playing basketball, man, but what I love more is Sonic's chili dogs at half price. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Dude, okay, if I was an athlete, I would take all the things that I love so dear and see about getting sponsored by them so I could just have them for free.
Also, it'd be cool to have those on your freaking outfit. I've got a pair of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch socks on.
Yeah.
Every time I'm playing the game, dude.
You go, I haven't paid for a box since 2006.
Honestly.
What, I feel like you could be a good tennis player.
Dude, tennis is pretty sick. There's like some sports that I've been interested in like watching. I want to there's sports that I want to get to know and watch.
Yeah.
As like a viewer.
Yeah.
Because I understand the excitement.
Sure.
I have a little bit of that understanding through like movies or stuff like that. Like I kind of get the hype, and like the team mentality and the excitement behind it.
Yeah.
I guess more so I understand it from watching The Bachelor. Because then it's like you pick one and you kind of like root for him or something.
Right.
So I kind of understand that.
Yeah.
But are you okay?
I'm good.
I just sounded like you were not okay for a minute.
No, I'm good, man. Just chilling.
I can see you. Anyways, so
I could just imagine
the ones that I like.
I'm sorry. I could just
go ahead.
I could just imagine like everyone just hanging out, and they hear you from your room, and you're just screaming your head off, and they're like, "What happened?" And you're like, "Freaking Joe! He got booted off, and he's not gonna be on anymore." And I'm just like so upset that someone from The Bachelor got booted off. But yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you're right. That aspect of it all. Yeah. Anyways,
it's the team mentality, but it's like, so the ones that I would watch and go, I bet you could guess some of them.
Soccer.
Golf.
Oh,
I'm interested.
Golf. Okay.
I do like watching soccer, but it's not one of the ones that I would pick to go, I want to know a lot about that. Golf, I would watch. Tennis, I would watch. Yeah. That's about it.
Okay.
Horse racing.
Okay.
Like a derby, that'd be kind of sick.
I was told I could be
No, for some reason, like racing seems like it's not in like ESPN. Like racing is like its own thing. I think it seems that way. I've never seen NASCAR on ESPN.
I've never looked for it. I get it. You know, there's a lot of left turns, and you just go fast. Not my thing. You know.
I think I could be a good race car driver if I tried to be a race car driver. Like I think like if I was interested in that, I think I could do really good at it actually. But I'm not doing that, so it doesn't matter. It's literally just a throwaway thought.
I don't like getting so close, you know, because they're always super close unless you're first to dusting them. But that's just
I would die immediately.
100%.
100%.
I was told that
I'd also turn my blinker on every single time I turned.
I don't think those have blinkers.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that, to which I'm going to say I would put one in and I would call it blinker awareness.
I feel like they wouldn't let you do that because the light could be distracting or something.
If the lights, how do they drive in public if they can't see a light? They're like, oh my gosh, I can't, I can't drive under these conditions.
It could just be one of those things where like, you know, you're racing and they've got the helmets on the things. What if that light, you know, gets them in the eye and then they crash? And then you killed somebody because of a blinker light.
Dim those things.
You know how bad you would feel if you killed someone for a blinker light?
Blinker awareness. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can start
blinker. That. No, I'm saying I would make it a thing.
I don't like that. I don't support blinker awareness. You don't watch NASCAR,
so it doesn't matter.
So, neither do you.
It doesn't matter because you don't watch NASCAR. So
that'd honestly be something though that NASCAR fans would get behind, though.
Would it be
blinker awareness?
I've been wanting something to fight for.
Turn your blinkers on.
I finally got it.
Just like everyone in the parking lot with their hazard lights on. We keep them blinking. You keep them on.
Yeah, like I would die, and that's how they would do like everyone just turn like a blinker on.
Yeah. Left.
And, like take their hats off and just just crying.
I was told that I could be a jockey the other day, and I don't know if that's like insulting or what.
Well, no, it's not. I mean, it depends because you'd probably have to lose some weight, like lose some muscle. You're probably too like absolutely jacked out of your mind.
I'm very small.
So, dude, shut the frick up. Do you know who you're talking to? Yes, you do know who you're talking to. It's a rhetorical question. I'm literally the scrawniest. I'm not the scrawniest man alive, but I'm pretty spaghetti, dude. I'm some spaghetti noodles. But
I'm just waiting to see what's rhetorical or not. I don't know.
No, it was rhetorical. The rhetorical question was, do you know who you're talking to? Yeah.
Yes.
No, dude, it's rhetorical.
Yeah.
Waiting to hear what the rhetorical question is and then answers it immediately after.
Do you know what rhetorical means?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just say something? No.
No, you idiot. Like I answer it. That's the opposite. Oh. But anyways, yeah, jockey, they have to be like shorter. That's what they're getting at. Jockeys have to be shorter.
Yeah, I am short.
I don't know why. I think it's for like weight for the horse, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Because of like bone density, I guess, but also like aerodynamics, where they bend down and like, you know. I don't know anything about horse racing. I don't know why I'm talking like I do.
Isn't it just like NASCAR but with horses? Would you put a blinker on a horse?
That's a good question.
Whatever happened?
I guess those would be called butt cheeks. You just like one butt cheek would light up. How would you even initiate that?
I'd say cheek blinkers. And there'd be a switch. There'd be a switch you would hit with your
blinkers.
There'd be a switch you hit with your feet on the back. Cheekers. Whatever happened to like Was there ever chariot races? Like, chariots kind of fell off, and honestly, they're super hard.
10 out of 10, bro. They go hard, bro.
Yeah, they go super hard.
Those wooden wheels with like the spikes on some of them that would just shred the other wheel. Mm-hmm. And then they would like keep going on like one wheel. That was like pretty freaking insane, dude.
Dude, bring back the Coliseum.
Honestly.
Bring back just straight fights to the death every week.
Yeah.
What two celebrities would you pit against each other? Because obviously they're going to be the ones doing it.
Dwayne Johnson, immediate first choice. Mm-hmm. And the other one, Michael Cera. Dwayne Johnson versus Michael Cera.
Golly. A death sentence.
But would they have like their powers from the movies? I mean, I guess we're trying to make this real, but like, would The Rock be able to play like Hercules and then Michael Cera as Scott Pilgrim? Because then he would have a chance.
No powers. Right. It's all just like, yeah. Because just then, like, if he's Hercules, it's really not that fair.
Well, no, but Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, but like Dwayne Johnson.
I guess then the question is, have you seen Scott Pilgrim?
I've seen bits and pieces. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Dude, he saved the world.
Technically, so did The Rock in one of his jillions of movies.
That's why I'm saying
he comes out with like a movie a week.
Dude, honestly, he goes hard, bro. I don't know how he has any time for anything else.
I really don't either. I mean, he wakes up at like 4. Dude, when does he sleep? Because you can't.
Dude, he does not sleep.
I just don't care to be that dedicated.
It's all a big facade. It's like, oh, I'm waking up at 4:30. He never sleeps.
Yeah. I want to know if it really is him waking up at 4:30. Like, what if he just wakes up at like 9?
I'd have Dwayne Johnson for on the podcast. Would you?
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to be on, sure.
I mean, I'd think about it.
I want to know, like, I don't want to know. I really don't care. But, like, no one's going to think, if The Rock was like, I wake up at 9 and I train, no one's going to be like, 9 o'clock? That's a little late, don't you think? I'd be like, oh, he wakes up at 9.
Yeah.
So that...
Like, why does it even matter?
What? Dude, I saw a video that made me laugh. So...
Yeah?
It was, who's the super successful dude with the raspy voice?
Oh, the guy on TikTok or whatever.
He looks like a grown-up version of Meet the Robinsons. His name Tim. I think his last name is Robinson, isn't it? Wow, dude,
Are you talking about Tony Robinson?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different guy than I was thinking. Yeah.
So it was him, and he was talking about some. I'm botching what I saw with my eyes, which is what I do all the time. But he was talking about like his son was like doing something like his son went to work and crushed it, and then he'd come home and like play video games or something like that. And he was like, I let it slide that one time, and then the next day went to work and he crushed it, and then he came home and just played video games. And then Tony said he was like, enjoy this while you can right now. And he was like, what? And he was like, this is the last time you're ever going to play video games if you want to be successful. And I was like, that doesn't make sense, dude. People can enjoy things and they don't have to work all the time. Stupid.
And, that is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. And I mean, and you could say, oh, well, look at his bank account compared to yours. I don't give a frick how much money he has, dude. I'll play video games all day long with $0. And I'll freaking love my life. It's just
dude, that is a super funny freaking video. Did he film it like Tony Robinson made it?
It was like he was on a podcast and he was talking to somebody.
That makes it 100% better.
I also want to...
Because, he's like, I did that because I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, dude, you're just making up stuff. Like, basically, a guy gets rich... And then he goes, oh, I guess I know how to get rich, so I'm going to tell other people how to do it, and it's going to make me more rich.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, guy, just play some video games for once.
I want to know how many people, like, got rich off of someone else's get-rich plan.
They're like, oh, shoot, all I have to do is tell my, like, a parent is like, all I have to do is tell my son he can never play video games again, and I'll get rich. Bet.
All I have to do is just like sell my PlayStation and go to work, and then just like never not go to work, and then also never spend any of my money. Which, I mean, yeah, you can get rich off that, but also like that sounds awful.
This is what Tony Robinson does. He goes to work, absolutely crushes his work, and then he goes and sits on the floor of his empty living room.
Buying furniture is too much.
He just stares. And then he waits, and he doesn't go to sleep. He just sits on the floor in his empty living room of his empty house. And then he just goes to work again and crushes it. And now he sits there, and his son just comes and sits next to him. And they don't interact. They don't say anything. They don't do anything, because that's how you get rich.
Tony goes, you want to know the key to getting rich? You want to know the key? I'll tell you. Buy a PlayStation. Hear me out. Buy a PlayStation. I never play it. You sit it down, and you just look at it. And you go, no, I won't play you because I want money. And then I go to work.
Rich.
Until I have so much money that I could just play, but I don't, because I want more. I'm going to be successful. You can't be successful playing video games.
He writes an equation. He goes, guys, listen. He writes, life minus video games equals money. He goes, simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Everyone goes, oh my gosh, dude, it was so simple this whole time, dude. I've been playing video games, and that's why I'm not rich, dude.
Turns out
I go work at my I get paid billions of dollars at my job, but then I go home and I play a video game. And so then that directly cuts off the money from entering my bank account when I go play that video game. Like, they just don't pay me when I play it. And so, like, the minute I stopped playing video games is the minute they started paying me the money that I'm making.
Tony,
it's crazy how it works.
Tony has like a paid promotion, and it's someone to go, hi, I'm so-and-so. You may have heard of me from this company that never existed. I was super rich and successful, and then I played one video game, and I went bankrupt. Turns out, like, playing video games has nothing to do with being successful. Tony just played a video game once and was bad at it, and he's like, this is stupid!
I'm rich, I can do anything.
I don't need this, I'm rich!
He's like, yeah, and this dude's like, dude, I was playing Call of Duty Warzone the other night, and I was, like, doing so good. And he's like, actually, he's, like, super right. He's like, well, actually, did you know that when you play that, you make less money, so... And they go, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, so... you're probably wondering why I'm not playing. And like his friends are like, dude, Tony, come play with us. And he's like, no, I can't. I'm busy making money.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, really, dude? And he's like, well, actually, I'm super rich. So how do you think I did it? I don't play those stupid games. He actually just sucks really bad.
That's like his only comeback. They're like, oh, you don't want to play? And he's like, yeah, well, I have $1 million bajillion, so. And they're like, yeah, but like, do you game though? And he's like, no, I have $1 million bajillion. Like,
what's your KD though? He's like, I just make money. And he goes, yeah, but I could beat you in Call of Duty. And like, that matters way more to everybody in the room. They're like, oh, dude.
Oh, you suck.
Like, no, dude, I make $1 million. He's like, I make so much money. And he's like, yeah, but I could destroy you. I could quick scope the frick out of you, bro. And everyone's like, ah. He's like, I make money. I make the money.
He goes on like,
I do.
He's so mad. He like buys their houses and like evicts them. And they're like standing outside in the cold and they're like, you still suck though.
You suck, bro. Ew, dude. He buys Twitch and he shuts off every stream. Yeah. And then he's just like, he has his one stream and then it's just him talking about this. And he's like, guys, I wanted to talk to you today. You're probably looking for your favorite video game player. Well, you know what? They're not making money anymore because you know why? Playing video games does not equal money. So I took it upon myself to educate you guys because I make billions and millions of dollars, and then all the comments are just spamming, you suck at Call of Duty though. You suck at Call of Duty. And he's like crying and he's like screaming. He's like, no, I don't. Stop that. He's just banning people until there's nobody left to watch Twitch.
It goes so far that he buys like all the gaming companies and every video game site. He buys the rights to just basically any streaming that could have a video game video on it, shuts it down. He gets assassinated by one of those COD players in real life, and he gets 360 no scoped, and that's how Tony Robinson dies.
He buys every single video game franchise, every single like anything to do with video games until he literally has no money left in his bank account. And then he's like homeless and everyone's just like living their life and like, you know, and just like fine. And he's just like, I saved them. He's like, they called me a madman. And it was like, hey, aren't you that Tony Robinson guy? And he's like on the street, like with his hands out for money. And then he's like, yeah. And he's like, hey man, I heard you suck at Call of Duty.
Yeah, but you know, honestly, I play video games and I'm broke, but you actually don't play video games and you're broke. You're more broke than I am.
I'm broker than you.
Yeah, so I think there's a flaw in his system.
I don't know, man. I think he's pretty onto something because I play Mario Kart every now and then. So if I probably just stopped doing that, then I'd probably be making billions of dollars.
Because millionaires and jillionaires and billionaires, I don't know, whatever the frick they are, rich people. If I was
frillionaires,
if I was as rich as they are, I would do what they do, except I'd take it to the next level because they always are talking about nonsense of how to get rich. They're just saying a bunch of whatever. I'd be like, do you really want to be successful? I farted in a jar every single day. New jar every day.
Just like the stupidest crap.
You gather all those jars
up. Over, there's like a bunch of jars on your wall. You're like, this is a reminder of what I had to do to get rich. You need inspiration. You need motivation, guys. My motivation? The stench that drifted from the wall.
Every day when I don't want to go to work, I take one of these jars and I just huff it.
And I cry.
And I go,
because it burns.
And I go, it's time to work. Now I have $1 jillion and I have never had to huff another fart jar.
Look at how many fart jars there are. I started having to pay other guys to fart in jars for me.
And I huff those.
That's how rich I am.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Rich people are insane, you know?
Never ceases to amaze me where we end up at the end of each episode. People ask me what this podcast is about, and I go, I don't know. Dude, every time, one of the funniest things that I'm finding now, like I don't remember dealing with it as much in on the season 1. It's probably because I edited it right after we would do it, you know? Like I would post it the day after. But with this one, I get to editing and I cannot remember what we talked about.
Yeah, dude.
And I cannot remember how we got there. And so then I have to like clip through it, like find different bits. And I'm just like, I cannot remember people ask me, what did you guys talk about last night? And I'm like, dude, I have I honestly, I can't remember because it's just like so intangible and I have no idea. There's no formula at all.
I told someone asked me today what it's about. And I was like, well, we really talk about anything. I mean, it's just, if you watch it, you get to know us as people. And that's about, I was like, I don't know. I can't really, dumb things, dumb thoughts, and we expand on it. That's really it.
Somebody said, you probably have like more of a following if you had some sort of like theme. And I was like, the theme is that there is no theme. That's the theme.
The theme is just two best friends talking about the first thing that comes to their minds. And you just
Serial. Tony Robinson, totally made up story for like 10 minutes. That's how we roll.
We used to stress heavy on what we were going to talk about, and then we realized that was just creating too much awkward silence.
Yeah,
and then we just stopped doing.
And we'd run out of stuff.
We would run out of stuff. Now
this podcast runs itself.
Honestly, and there's so much we could still do. Honestly.
Yeah, dude.
A lot of times, dude. I remember there was something that happened. Oh shoot, the Fantastic Beasts is coming out, like that new one.
Yeah, I saw that trailer.
Dude, you remember how bad that second one was?
It looks bad.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, it looks so poor. Well, one thing is that anytime I see any movie trailer with Ezra Miller in it, I know that's a bad movie. That's going to be a bad movie. Anytime I see him in anything, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be bad.
If I don't like the movie, then something's wrong because I'm very easily impressed by movies.
You are, dude. Anytime I see Ezra Miller, blacklist the movie.
Yep.
Anytime I see Jared Leto,
blacklist the movie.
Blacklist the movie.
Unless he's a expendable character like American Psycho.
Yeah, unless he dies and he gets killed,
yeah.
I'm for it.
Yeah.
Same with Ezra Miller. I'm like, if I can watch this dude get destroyed on screen, I'll go see that bad boy in IMAX. Mm-hmm. I'll pay more money to go see that.
Yep.
You know, I'll even buy a ticket and just not go to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dedication.
I'm trying to think of another actor who just sucks. Dude, oh my gosh, this. Okay, so you know you've never seen it, but you know it's bad because this is what the CW is good at doing. You know, like they had a few good seasons of Arrow, and then they pretty much just went too much with it. And then The Flash, they had like 2 good seasons, 1.5 to be honest.
Yeah.
And then it was bad. And then they were like, well,
it's still bad.
Then they did Supergirl, and I got an episode deep, and I was like, I'm done with this. Then they do the crossover thing, which is a cool idea in theory, but like you do it mid-season, what the frick, you know? I gotta jump from each one. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Then they did Batwoman.
Also, all I care about is Green Arrow interacting with them. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
All I care about is anything Green Arrow does. I'm like, gold.
Yeah. And then they did Batwoman. And that was bad. Yeah. That was so bad.
That tanked.
That was so bad that the main actress quit after 1 season. Yeah. And then they recast it. That's insane. But
yeah. They're making the movie now. Do you know that? They're making a Batgirl movie now.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not like, it's not the same girl at all. It's going to be like comic book accurate or whatever, Barbara Gordon.
That'll be great.
Stuff. So
it'll be great. Well, the CW's doing another series now. They're doing it.
That's too bad.
Doing it over. It's called Gotham Knight, Gotham Knights or something. I probably just
really.
Yeah. So
that's really too bad.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be bad.
So they're just saying, oh, they're making a video game. Let's make a show about that. Yep. It's like, who gave you permission? Who DC has got to be like, yeah, I do that, and I'm like, why? Why are you? Who's running these things?
Dude.
You know, I'm just like, look at Marvel, look at what they're doing, and then you look at that and you go, let's do something like similar, but let's do it really badly.
Dude,
that's basically what Warner Bros. Says.
All Warner Bros. Does is like, I don't care, just make me some money. I don't care, just make me money as quick as you can. And they're like, but
they don't give a freaking hecking crap about quality or anything. Ever since they lost Harry Potter, I mean, they're still trying to milk the crap out of that cow with Fantastic Beasts, and it's bad.
Dude, it sucks. But
and then they're like, oh, we have DC. Let's do that. And I'm like, you've heard it before, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing horrible, and we could do better, and we're both 23-year-old idiots.
Just hire us, make something, okay? You bring it to us, and then we watch it, and we go, no, don't put that out. Don't put that out.
Don't put that out.
It's bad.
That's going to hurt you more than it's going to help you.
Bad.
That's going to hurt you.
Bad for your legacy. And then they go, well, tips and pointers, and then we give them tips and pointers, and they go make it better, and then we go, that's good.
They say tips and pointers, and I go, just scrap this and make something completely different. And then they do that, and then it's the same process over again, where they go, all right, we made something different. Here it is. And we go, that was bad, dude. And they go, all right, tips and pointers on this one. We go, just scrap this one and make something else.
They come back and they go, what about this one? And I go, you're the guy, you're the director? And he goes, yeah, I'm Zack Snyder. Nice to meet you. I go, just leave.
I knew you were going to bring him say that. Oh, you're the director? He's like, yeah, my name is Zack Snyder. I'm like, okay, immediately? No, immediately don't release this.
Immediately get out.
Hold on a second. Hold on. One question for you, Zach. Is this movie Man of Steel 2? No. Get out.
I go,
get out.
I go, Zach, you would watch this? He goes, yeah. I go, you'd let your kids watch this? He goes, yeah, I'll bring my whole family to watch this. I go, you will watch this? This movie, you bring your kids.
I'm gonna go. Hey Zach, this is really great that you made this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Give me your final copy of that movie. Then I'm going to hire another director to take what you made and just make something else with it. And then I'm going to burn your copy of it. But then I'm going to tweet that the copy exists. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to leave it.
Dude.
And see what happens.
Isn't it wild?
I'm going to leak it and then I'm going to burn it. And it's just going to disappear. And they'll be left waiting for the rest of eternity.
Dude, isn't it wild, though, that people legitimately, like, love bad things?
It's crazy. It's like when people, it's like the same idea as a serial killer, like loving to murder people. That's how I look at it. I'm like, you need to fix that. You know, if they're like, oh, dude, I love the DCEU. Dude, it's so good. Batman versus Superman was so good. Wonder Woman 1 and 2, amazing. And now I just can't wait for the next things. And I'm like, you need to be put in solitary confinement. And you need to not interact with any humans because you're spreading like a plague. You need to be wiped out.
It's like
you need to be put away in a corner where nobody can see you or touch you or talk to you.
It just seems like we're the only ones that are like, this is murder, like this is wrong. But then everyone else is like, well, it's right to him, you know?
Yeah,
we're like,
they're like, well,
what?
It's like subjective. Like murder might be wrong to you, but it's not to me. And I'm like, listen to me. You're incorrect.
That guy's dead now.
Basically, I'm going to get a degree in counseling, and I'm going to only take clients. My one question will be, do you like the DCEU? And if they say no, I'm not going to take them. And if they say yes, I will immediately take them, stack them up, like give me 100. It's more than I can handle. And then every week, that's going to be the one topic. They'll be like, yeah, so my wife, she cheated on me. And I'd be like, that's great, but talk to me about this DC thing. I feel like this is the one thing that's really making your life kind of difficult right now. And they're just like, they're like wiping tears, like,
yeah,
okay.
I guess it was bad.
Like, I'm not. Listen, I went to college, so I think I know what I'm talking about here. And then they're like, okay, well, I liked Batman versus Superman, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna stop you right there, okay? Because that was a bad movie. So here's what I want you to do. Here's your homework for next time. He's like, it's been 3 minutes. I'm like, no, stop. Here's the homework. You're going to go on Rotten Tomatoes. You're going to look at that score, and you're going to compare your thoughts on it compared to what the facts, like what the evidence says, and then come back to me next week, and we'll maybe talk about some of that wife stuff. But not making any promises because I just feel like we need to really deal with this DC thing quick, get it out of the way, so that you have a healthier, happier life.
It's a real
like. That's great, and I just end the Zoom call. Like, yeah, but maybe I can just end it immediately.
It's like she took
do your homework and cut it.
He's like, I don't know. Yeah, it was a bad movie. She took the kids and like I haven't seen them. And he's like, yeah. That happens. But the movie was
that's horrible, man. Anyways, though, what's worse is the movie you're talking about.
You just start naming off scenes you hated, and he's like, and you're like, by the end of it, you're like, thanks, man. I really needed to get that off my chest. Same time next week. And he's like, what?
Immediately end the Zoom call. Hey, man, just send that check by mail, all right? End Zoom call. That was 30 minutes. That's going to run you about $300 to $400. So just go ahead and cut that check to me. Let's just call it $500 to make it safe. Just cut the check, send it to me, end Zoom call.
I didn't even say anything.
I didn't even
end Zoom call.
Dude, get me out of here.
All right, man. I think that's good. I think we got it.
Yeah, super good, dude.
All right, man.
All right.
This is good. I'll see you next week.
All right, bro. Hey, yeah, I'll see you on the flip side, my friend.
Everyone who enjoyed this video, make sure to fall in love with the like and subscribe button. And just make out with both of them, and just
if you have a touchscreen. If you don't have a touchscreen, make out with your mouse pad over the buttons.
Just make out with whatever you have to like, subscribe, and follow on
whatever you have.
Whatever you have.
Let nothing stop you.
Yeah, just
let nothing stop
you. Pursue the like, subscribes, and the follows, and then
perhaps like sanitize it beforehand.
Yep.
For your safety and mine, but then other than that, like,
and then
just go wild, dude.
And then just,
it's weapons free.
If you want to comment, you can, just to let us know how much you enjoy the stuff. So,
yeah. let me know if you need some DC counseling.
Yeah.
You know who you are, and yeah, we'll start it at a steady like $700 a minute. So
I'll do it for
all
free.
right,
I'll let you know how bad it is.
all right. This is two great deals. You decide who you want. All right. On the flip side, later.